It's you again. Would you do me a favor if you have the time? You two may be precisely who I need to aid me in devising my unique spell.
What makes your spell so unique? Ifrit just learned one.
Well, this spell is much more powerful than what you just learned. I can tell you more if you accept the offer.
You saved our lives, and we have no reason to turn it down.
Good. You are indeed the people I need. Come and see me when you're ready. Renee, have you made up your mind?
I'm willing to help. Please tell me what happened.
When the raising befell us, I was reading in the Grand Archives. My power was lacking, and I could not deflect its direct impact. I could only link my soul to the 3 powerful hallows in the archives, and bound my soul in their field with 3 chains. I've thus survived without being swept into the Sea of Souls by the flood that cooled the land after the raising. However, though I managed to survive, I was also bound forevermore inside the field and the archives by these hallows.
I can't believe he locked his soul in here with 3 so-called hallows. Humans really do crazy things to stay alive.
Nonetheless, he succeeded and survived the raising all on his own.
I don't hate this place. There's a sea of books, and it would take an eternity to read them all. And yet, no one wishes to remain a prisoner forever. Thus, I've been looking for someone to help me ever since. But after so many years, there have been none to help me in my plight.
Those others were too weak after all. Guess only the great Ifrit and Ree can manage it.
Does it mean you want us to help you break these 3 seals?
Clever, aren't you? Generally, powerful hallows are connected to the soul realm, and you will find the seals there. As such, you will need to learn my soul field invading spell. The spell can be used not only to connect to and enter the soul realm, but also to invade the soul fields of others.
Soul field invading spell? Interesting. With that, would Ifrit be able to enter other soul fields and do as Ifrit pleases? Wait. Why would you need our help if you actually know how to use the spell yourself?
'Tis the price of my survival. The Sea of Souls was meant to exist only in the soul realm. Thus, the force it poured into our realm when the raising befell us was transformed into a raging flood that washed over holy grounds. Most beings could not resist such a terrible sundering. This powerful force could not be sustained for long in the mortal realm. Eventually, the flood receded, carrying the remaining people with it. Their souls were not destined to survive in that realm. I linked myself to the hallows and exploited their power to resist the first impact. Then those 3 chains secured my soul against the second. The soul link did protect me, but it also bound me to this place. I've lost the ability to access the soul realm after that, and thus cannot break the seal alone.
That's why you will need us to help unseal you then. But can I really master such a powerful spell?
The soul field invading spell is truly beyond the reach of mere mortals. But you are special, young lady. The soul link between you and your companion, it helps stabilize your souls. Furthermore, you carry a strong aura of the Sea of Souls. It must have been caused by multiple deaths and rebuilds in a short period of time. Those experiences shall grant you a better understanding of the nature of souls, which makes it easier for you to learn soul spells. Besides, you are able to understand and use the Afterimage. You couldn't be more suitable. So many unique talents have you. To be honest, if it weren't for Eros, I would have made you my apprentice. Do you know about soul spells? Their elegance and profoundness are far beyond simple elemental magic.
Hey! What do you mean by simple elemental magic? Watch your tongue or Ifrit will burn your feathers to ashes!
Thank you very much. What must I do to learn this spell?
Your talent is unique, but alas, it cannot summon the spell directly as I do. You may need the power of an artifact, one that I can make for you. As with Afterimage, you can use this artifact to temporarily perform spells, but it requires some materials to create it. Yes. He must have some in his inventory. Take this. Go to the town of the exiled and find an antique dealer named Stanley. Tell him the owl hungers. He'll take care of the rest. After all these years on the loose, he should be willing to offer a little help.
Go to the antique dealer in the town of the exiled. I see.
Seems that your mind works faster than your little companion. Well, I shall return to my books. Come see me when you're ready.
Geo-Goliath's scions?
Wow, looks like we stumbled right into the lion's den.
Human. I don't have anything to say to you.
Wow, it's you! It's been a long time, Big Cat.
That aura.
What? You don't remember Ifri? Big Cat, what are you guys doing here?
Master Ifri, you know, God once graced our kind with rich knowledge and the power to build and repair all manner of God's sacred relics. However, such power was coveted by the greedy humans. They tricked our princess into traveling to their holy grounds and trapped her there, extracting God's knowledge from her.
Ifri knows. That's also one of the reasons why the Goliaths waged war against the humans. But you haven't found her after all this time? Could it be?
All Goliaths were born in the Molten Sanctum. After the princess went missing, however, no new Goliaths of Geo have been born, so she must still be alive.
Any clues to guide Ifri?
We searched everywhere, but learned nothing new. That's why we returned to the humans' holy grounds again. After all, that's where the princess went missing after the raising. Master Ifri, if you happen to visit the Gate of Geo, could you do me the favor of handing over this letter to a meowling named Roke?
Kitten paw codes again? You kittens are always so cautious. Well, I'll be on my way now. I'll look out for the princess for you.
Thank you.
Ifri, you seem to know that big meowling pretty well.
Of course! Ifri is quite popular.
You were talking about a princess captured by humans.
It's the Goliath of Geo. These kittens prefer to use that name. You don't need to feel responsible, Ree. Only some vile humans are guilty of this deed. tunnel winds deep.
I'd never expect we'd be led to the Gods' Hall from the Hall of the Institute of Consciousness.
The Gods' Hall? Wow. Still can't believe you guys gave this place a name like that.
It said that this was where God created Engarden.
What they said was all true. This was indeed the place where Luca created life for the first time, as well as where she flooded the whole of Engarden with the great and terrible flood.
Ivry, do you hear any sound? I feel like this tablet here is talking to me?
Not bad, Ree. Very few can sense the message the tablet carries. It seems like some of Luca's inspirations for Engarden originated from the mysterious messages on the tablet as well.
The giant statue over there seems like some kind of altar, but we can't reach it from here.
The center of the cradle should be there. The facilities here are more elegant than what we spied up there. It seems like humans were copycats, mimicking a lot from those kittens.
These facilities. And garden raised, what are they studying?
Nothing good to be sure.
The tunnel on this side looks much more ancient.
It was born of toil from humans long gone, dug right out of the cave wall. Look how shabby the bridges over here are. I can sense the aura of primeval life. The first cradle must be down here. This place is full of the aura of primeval life. We must be at the first cradle. Beware of that stranger from before. She could appear at any moment.
I won't let her get to us this time.
Bree, are you ready? Once the ritual begins, it cannot be halted. Huh? I feel the aura of another ritual.
Chosen vessel, I've been awaiting you. I am the guider, and I will guide you onto the true path.
It's you again.
But you failed me. Yet the appointed moment draws near. Under my guidance, you shall and you must become complete. As an incomplete vessel, you were quite impressive. But
Don't bother! We won't succumb to the same trick twice!
the same trick, you said.
Renee!
Your resonance barrier did block the curse, but it was not enough to shield you from my sword.
Renee, I wouldn't call that a glorious victory.
Shut up and commence already.
My calling is fulfilled. Time for you to embrace your novel fate. Chosen vessel, you have turned away from your fate. I am the guider, and I will guide you back onto your true track.
Stranger danger! Be careful, Ree!
The moment has yet to ripen. Well, minor mistakes like this make no difference anyways.
We're here! I was expecting to wait until the sun and stars aligned, or to use the magic pocket watch that intervenes with time, but we only needed to wear the rings of sun and moon. I always knew that there was more to these rings than just their beautiful craftsmanship. That was clever. Did the hermit design it himself? Yeah, and we must thank that mage for allowing us to investigate the archive. Brenda, look! The mark on the shard is the same one from the legend. Once we discern the meanings of its signs, we'll be one step closer to the hermit's secret.
Looks like you found something.
Renee and Ifri! Thank you so much! That clue is indeed hidden in the big clock at the center of the archive.
Wow, you remembered our names, even though you won't bother waiting for us to finish a thought.
Yeah, Karsa Brenda returns every favor. Please, accept this. Give this gold coin to the sleeping fairy in the Cave of Lure, and she'll exchange it for treasure. See you then. We'll be on our way to follow the next clue. I've seen the waves of the reversed waters. Where could it be?
A gold coin? Huh. Never thought he'd be this generous.
warm to the touch. Amazing.
These are no ordinary stone balls. Ree, do you know the tale of the sun?
Tale of the sun?
The sun is actually a golden crow, born in the towering solar birthplace. It flies into the sky and sheds its light on Engarden, bringing life with it. Each day, it will land in the misty waters and return to the stream, waiting for morning for its next flight.
Then, inside the stone balls?
Yeah, the quenched sun.
My king? Please forgive me for my failures.
Who's your king? You must be fading. Wake up, stupid bird. Look at me.
A human.
Are you the sun from the tale?
Yes, I am the Golden Crow. You've been calling me the sun.
So the legend is true? You bring the power of life to Engarden?
The power of life comes from the Sea of Souls. I just carry it up to the sky, so that it can fall as dews. The cycle allows more life to flourish.
The dews are born from you?
I'm a mere porter. It is Atmos that makes the dews.
Order of soul power?
We Golden Crows are each given a stone ball at birth. 'Tis a vessel cast with the power of Pyro. It can contain great energy, the power of life, or as we say, the power of soul. When it is filled to bursting with power at the solar birthplace, it gives off a dazzling golden glow and a scorching aura. That's what you call the light of the sun. I'll take the stone ball into the sky, let it travel through the clouds and spread the power it holds. And Atmos will ask her scions in the clouds to turn the power into dews. The dews then fall to the ground, nurturing all lives.
So the sun we see when we look up in the sky is actually you and the ball. And this complex process
Is the manner by which God deigned to nourish all beings. We are merely the executors of this process. After releasing all the powers inside the vessel, we will then land here at the lunar graveyard. Here we shall fall asleep, entering the soul stream and returning to the solar birthplace, waiting for the stone ball to be refilled with power. Then, if God wills it, we take to the sky once more.
So you have been doing this for all time?
No, I haven't. I'm no more than one of God's creatures. To fulfill the duty bestowed upon us by God, we spend our entire lives on this task. Once our life is spent, we die.
How long have you been flying?
For 365 days. Today is my last.
Last? Then
I would have waited for my end in this stone ball. It is the only thing that reminds me of home.
does it mean we've just...
Fool bird, do you desire to return to the solar birthplace?
Aye. It is my home and holds a special place in my heart. To return to one's origin. It is all we Golden Crows wish for when we expire.
Have you tried flying back?
Yes, I've tried, but in vain. I'm too weak to fly now. I've lost all my power. Only if I'm refilled with the power of Pyro.
You know what, fool bird? I happen to be the best at pyro magic. Behold!
How is this possible? My powers have been restored. You have my thanks,
Ifri! Remember, it's the greatest Ifri!
Thank you. I feel I possess the strength to fly back to the solar birthplace again.
Ah, can you bring us together? We want to see the solar birthplace as well!
I don't think that's appropriate, Ifri.
You want to join me? If you wish. In return for your favor, I can take you with me to the solar birthplace.
The solar birthplace is the continent's highest peak and the place where the sun is born. We're undoubtedly going to witness it.
Ready to set off? Tell me when you've prepared.
We're ready now. Please take us with you. So this is the solar birthplace?
The place of legend, where the sun is born. Isn't it magnificent?
Seems like you've been wanting to visit for a while.
Well, it is a legend after all. Anyone would be curious.
Thank you. In my penultimate moment, I have returned.
Thank you for bringing us here.
I can only take you so far. I've already broken a sacred vow. I cannot restore you again.
It's good to be home.
Why are you shaking?
I can't help myself. Is it the power of the Shenlong glyphs?
A human lass? How rare. And here we have a companion, hey? Let's see. Oh, what a ninny! You're actually soul-linked! Oh, shame, shame.
You... it was an accident!
Don't say that. I think Ifray's quite stalwart.
If he's really that unyielding, he wouldn't be reduced to using a soul link, aye?
He linked his soul with me to save me.
It's okay, Renee. Captain, can we take your boat somewhere else?
I can ferry. But The rule is, you gotta buy a ticket to ride. The waterways here are quite treacherous, and you're not going someplace without me. You want to ride? Where do you want to go? Take a load off.
Do you know the boatman, Ifri? You seem a bit intimidated.
Aye, we've had some dealings before, but that was long ago. And I'm not afraid, okay? I just hold great respect for the elderly.
I rarely see you so docile.
Docile? Never! It's just, that boatman may look like a human, but he's assuredly not. Ugh, I can't tell the whole story to you. It's just, it's best to give him a wide berth. He is good at fighting, but now he's no more than a boatman.
Where do take a load off?
you